when the big-name Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS who is often nicknamed Golden Magne, dominates the news again, this time not because of his achievements in the entertainment world, but a scandal that is shaking the South Korean public. Amid the controversial trial, a senior Jungkook in the military strongly denied the video evidence that Jungkook submitted as part of his defense. Why, though, does this rebuttal actually raise more questions than answers? During the trial, Jungkook presented video evidence that he claimed could reveal the truth about conflicts involving him and his seniors during his military service. However, what surprised many was the reaction of the senior, who not only denied the validity of the video, but also called it a deliberate manipulation. This statement immediately became the subject of national conversation and led to wild speculation on social media. What really happened in the video? And if the evidence is true, why is the senior so insistent on rejecting Jungkook's confession? Not a few fans think there is something bigger being hidden. In fact, some suspect that pressure from the military hierarchy may be the main reason behind this rebuttal. However, is it really so? This court has become a fierce battle involving not only the law, but also public reputation and trust. As a global celebrity, Jungkook carries BTS's big name wherever he goes, including while serving in the military. However, it is precisely her status as a world-class idol that is suspected to be the source of the problem. Some reports said Jungkook was subjected to unfair treatment from his military seniors, a highly sensitive issue in South Korea. Video evidence submitted by Jungkook is said to record moments in which he was allegedly treated rudely and disrespectfully. Although the content of the video has not been publicly disclosed, some anonymous sources claim that the video shows bullying behavior carried out by the senior. However, in a shocking statement in court, the senior not only denied the allegations, but also called that the video has been edited to defame her. This statement sparked a wave of debate that has not subsided until now. What makes this case even more interesting is the alleged conspiracy behind the senior's denial. Some legal observers and former military personnel who have followed this trial say that it is very unusual for a senior soldier to publicly challenge evidence presented in court, especially if the evidence is video. This has led to speculation that the senior may have the support of certain parties that have an interest in undermining Jungkook's credibility. Jungkook's supporters, on the other hand, highlighted how difficult it is for a celebrity to live a military life under the spotlight of the media and public expectations. They believe that the senior's denials are just an attempt to divert attention from the fact that Jungkook has fallen victim to a toxic culture of military hierarchy. This is not just about Jungkook, but about all the soldiers who have been subjected to similar treatment, said a fan who follows the case closely. Although the trial is only entering its early stages, many are wondering whether Jungkook will present new evidence to bolster his defense. Several sources said that Jungkook's legal team is considering calling additional witnesses, including other soldiers who may have witnessed the incident in the video. However, will this step be enough to prove the truth amid enormous pressure from the public and the media? Many hope the trial will be transparent, with no influence from Jungkook's celebrity status or his senior position in the military. Behind that hope, however, there is the fear that the case could end without adequate justice. If Jungkook loses in court, it is not only a defeat for him, but also a bad message for anyone who wants to fight injustice, said a human rights activist who followed the development of the case. As the case progressed, support for Jungkook continued to flow from his fans around the world. The hashtags #JusticeForJungkook and #WeStandWithJungkook even became trending topics on Twitter, showing the amount of attention given by the global public to this case. However, not everyone is completely on Jungkook's side. Some argue that as a member of the military, Jungkook should have been able to resolve the issue internally without the need to take the case to court. These criticisms, although in a minority, show that the case is not as simple as it seems on the surface. There are layers of complexity involving culture, law, and power dynamics in the military, all of which collide in one trial. As more and more attention is directed to the case, the pressure on both sides to present convincing evidence and arguments is growing. Jungkook, as one of the biggest celebrities in the world, is under an unquenchable spotlight. On the other hand, the senior also faces the same pressure, especially from the military environment that highly upholds hierarchy and honor. Will the truth be revealed in this trial? Or will this case be one of many scandals that end without a clear resolution? To be sure, the case has opened a broader discussion about the treatment of celebrities in the military, the still very strong culture of hierarchy, and the importance of transparency in the legal system. Regardless of the end result, this case has become a valuable lesson in how power, status, and truth interact in modern society. Whether you're on Jungkook's side, the seniors, or even still confused about where you stand, one thing's for sure. This case will continue to be a hot topic that not only grabs public attention, but also affects the way we view the larger issues behind it. And in the midst of it all, the biggest question that remains is, will justice really be done, or is this just another drama that will end without an answer? The trial is not over yet, but the drama surrounding the case continues to heat up. In an exclusive interview with one of the South Korean media, a former military colleague who allegedly served with Jungkook and his seniors gave a shocking statement. He said there was a lot of tension between Jungkook and some of the seniors in the battalion. Not everything was fueled by Jungkook, but I can say that there is a very clear message this statement certainly fuels new in the public.
Subaru?
Against Jungkook? Many feel that Jungkook's global popularity, which continued to stand out even during his military service, may have sparked envy among some seniors. In South Korea's highly hierarchical military culture, someone like Jungkook, who comes with great status, is often seen as interfering with norms that, on the other hand, some interpret as the credibility of the former colleague. Is his statement based on personal experience, or is he just taking advantage of this moment to seek attention? Until now, there has been no further clarification from the relevant parties, but this statement has been enough to revive a broader discussion on social media. One of the things that makes this case so important is its impact on Jungkook's career. As a member of BTS, who is not only influential in the music industry but also known as an icon of Korean culture internationally, Jungkook has a lot at stake. Scandals like this, if not handled carefully, can seriously damage its reputation. However, entertainment industry experts have a different view. They argued that Jungkook might be able to win the case in the public eye, regardless of the outcome of the conference. BTS fans are famous for their loyalty. As long as Jungkook remains honest and holds on to the truth, he will still have the support of the army, said a Korean pop culture analyst. But is that enough? Jungkook's reputation remains intact in the eyes of the wider public, including those for whom, as the case enters a new phase, more conspiracy theories are emerging. Some observers speculate that Senior's rebuttal to the video evidence may not have come entirely from himself. In a strict military hierarchy, pressure from superiors or other more powerful parties is often a factor in cases like this.